Hello and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. My name is Dallin Anderson and today we are going to be talking about Pepe coin. Before we get started though, please do me a favor and join the free Discord if you're not a member of the Discord already. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. So Pepe, we're going to start here on the 4-hour time frame, do a little bit of some support and resistance very first and foremost. So obviously we do have a major support level right here on Pepe. You can see that this was resistance along the way up. It was also support when it came back down, and we came back down to the support level again currently. So I'm watching this support level really closely. A lot of people make the mistake of selling onto support and buying resistance. So here with Pepe, what we're likely going to do here is bounce off the support level. So I'm watching the support level really closely here on the 4-hour with Pepe. We also have an Elliott wave count here with Pepe. You can see we have a 1 wave, a 2 wave, then we get our 3rd wave, our 4th wave, and our 5th wave right here, and our ABC correction down. So we have our wave A, our wave B, and I think this is wave C right here, completed the correction. So this is a complete Elliott wave cycle, and after wave C is complete, which I think it is complete right now, then you start a new bullish impulse. And with Pepe, I think that bullish impulse will take us to a new all-time high. So I'm bullish here on Pepe in the 4-hour time frame. Also, you guys, if we use the Fibonacci tool and we measure from the low up to the peak here, you can see that we are on that .618 level, which Fibonacci, if you don't know about Fibonacci, probably one of the coolest parts of trading is all of the geometry and all the math that you see in the charts. And Fibonacci is one of those mathematical patterns that are constant throughout nature. You see Fibonacci spirals on trees. You see Fibonacci spirals, or you see Fibonacci numbers on branches of trees. As they branch out, they branch in Fibonacci. You also see spirals, galaxies, are Fibonacci spirals, seashells, pine cones, it's constant throughout nature. And the 618 level, see 1.618, is the Fibonacci ratio that we use for our targets. But also the .618 is the Fibonacci ratio we use for finding buy zones. So that .618 level is extremely powerful, and a lot of times it's called the golden pocket. That's kind of that golden spot where the buying is the best. And if you buy above that level, it's probably going to go a little bit lower. And if you buy below that level, it depends on the cycle. But yeah, definitely that 618 level is one of the best buy zones. So Pepe landing onto that .618 looks really, really good. Now, a lot of people trade small time frames like 1 hour and stuff. That's not what we do on this channel. We do the big picture. So a lot of time people are like, well, Dallin, you're always bullish. Well, we trade the big picture. Go look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in a big picture uptrend, and the uptrend has been going on since its inception, and people that tried to fight that trend lost a lot of money, and people that played that trend made a lot of money. So yeah, when you're playing the big picture and the trend is up, it's best if you play the trend, right? But for the people that are always like, well, Dallin, You were bullish a couple weeks ago or a month ago, and now crypto's down. What happened? Well, we play the big picture on this channel. We really don't care about this kind of a pullback here on Pepe. That's pretty meaningless. We're focused on the bigger picture swing because we're focused on targets that are far, far higher than current prices. So this whole move on Pepe, we didn't really care that this happened in the Discord, and I didn't care that this was happening. It's just part of the game, you guys. This is good. This is a buying opportunity on the 618. And we did call Pepe before the moon, too. So, sometimes people forget that. They're like, hey, Dallin, you were bullish on crypto a couple weeks ago, and then it's down. Do you know what you're talking about? Well, yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. I called Pepe before it pumped, right? Way before it pumped. And so yeah. Don't let short-term swings screw you up. There's always opportunity in the market. And if you have the eyes to see it, then you can take advantage of it. So we see here with Pepe, there's also a bullish flag pattern here, which is one of the best trading patterns that I personally know of, and one of the most effective trading patterns for crypto. So a bullish flag pattern looks like this, and you get a flag pull that goes up, then you get your bullish flag where price goes down inside of the flag, then you break out of the bullish flag, and it moves the length of the flag pull. So however long this flag pull is, once the coin breaks out of that flag pull, it moves the length of the flag pull. So you can just learn about this pattern with Google. You just type in bullish flag pattern. And on here, you're going to see a lot of examples of bullish flag patterns. Basically, this is a very successful trading pattern, and one that if you apply this, you can make a lot of money, right? You can earn a lot of money in the crypto markets playing these flag patterns. People don't know about this pattern. A lot of times they miss it. It's a simple pattern, and it's easy to play, but people a lot of times are looking in smaller time frames. So they're looking at bearish patterns, and then they miss the bigger time frame with the real juicy, profitable setup because they're too focused on the short term. So yeah, here with Pepe, this is an excellent opportunity to pick up Pepe at a massive discount from the peak. And this thing, I think this thing's going to go crazy, this bull market, right? I was telling you guys Pepe was going to moon before this pump, and it took off really, really hard here. It went up like almost 1,000%. Yeah, 10x in value, basically from my video. And I think this is just the start. I think we've got another leg up coming here with Pepe, which is going to be really profitable and really fun to play. And for the people that don't think it's possible, just learn a little bit about market cycles. See if you can learn a little bit about trend analysis and the way markets move. And you'll start to see, okay, well, maybe you don't know everything, right? Maybe you've got some stuff you need to learn because these markets follow law. The reason why you can successfully trade is just like how gravity is a law. Human emotion is also dependent on physical law, right? And so that human emotion that we experience when we're trading is dependent on physical law. And if you abide by the laws of trading, you're profitable. If you don't observe and abide the laws of trading, you're not profitable. So, once you understand the nature of markets, that they move because of law, they're not just random, right? Life isn't random. Life has law. So why would the markets be any different? So yeah, once you understand that and you start working with those laws, well, all of a sudden you're able to play these huge profitable swings. Everybody else is getting tossed around. Everybody else is panic selling bottoms and buying tops and getting fearful. And they're making a bunch of mistakes, and you're sitting here just completely calm, completely collected. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to do if it goes up, if it goes down. You have a trading plan, you have a trading strategy, and it works. It's profitable. So who cares about everybody else and their emotional swings and them getting tossed around when you yourself have a good strategy? But that only comes through working with the laws of trading, right? Because if you don't understand trading patterns, if you don't understand market cycles, if you don't understand trend analysis, if you don't understand volume, if you don't understand Elliott waves, right, you're going to have a hard time playing these markets. You're going to have a hard time staying calm. But if you do understand those things, then you just apply them. And then you're working with the laws of trading, and you start to work with those natural laws that occur inside of the markets, and you go from being unprofitable to profitable. And the thing with crypto is, that can happen pretty fast. It's not that hard to learn. I just mentioned a whole thing, a bunch of things that you got to learn, but they're all pretty easy to learn. And the list isn't that big. It only sounds big because I'm saying it fast, right? It's really like market cycles, Elliott waves, right? Fibonacci. You need to know your fib levels. Just to name a few, if you have these three things down, market cycles, Elliott waves, and Fibonacci, you're going to be way better off than the majority of traders. Then as long as you have a little bit of risk management, right? You're not going all in. You've got a good strategy for managing your risk. Then you're good. You're set to go. You don't need that much. It's pretty fast and easy to learn the basics of these things. And once you start applying them, you can become a profitable trader pretty quickly. It doesn't take a genius. It doesn't take anybody special. I'm just a normal guy, right? I just wake up in the morning and read some books and eat breakfast just like everybody else. I'm just a human being, and it wasn't that hard to learn this stuff. It's just like if you went to the library and you wanted to learn about, gardening, and you got some books about gardening and you started to read in those books and you got some knowledge, you applied it and your gardening got better. That's all I did with my trading. And I promise you that the same can be true for you. You don't have to be some genius. I'm not like multi-talented or anything. I just work on the inclinations that I naturally have. And one of those inclinations was to learn trading, so I kept doing it and I got better. And it's pretty simple stuff. Anybody can learn it. So yeah. But yeah, I definitely think that Pepe is going to go up further here in value. And I think it's going to do a nice market cycle. This bull flag is just getting started. And once we break out of this bull flag, then I think that we're really going to take off here with Pepe. So super excited about this coin, super undervalued, really good buy right now. This isn't financial advice, I know, right? Can't give financial advice on this channel. But I will tell you, if it was me, I would buy it. So yeah. That's my views on Pepe. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you learned something and found it valuable. If you did, please share it with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. As always, stay profitable out there.